Hello everybody, yes sir, Nick back with another episode of Subnautica. Okay, so I don't think I've actually done much of anything since we were last on. I did pin a recipe and I want to talk about what we're going to do next. But first, let's take a look at our newest radio message.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers the weather holds. And don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Okay, so in about 40 minutes, we are going to have to go and meet the Sunbeam. There's a landing spot there, so I think we'll go explore that next. But first, let's take a look. So we've been using the still suit. We got that from that time capsule earlier on. I think we're good with water. Now that we have the water filtration system, every time we come back, we got, at least 2 bottles of water every time we need it. So let's go ahead and make the reinforced diving suit. That's synthetic fibers, diamond, and titanium. I'm not sure what we need for the synthetic fibers. Let's see. Benzene and fiber mesh. And for the benzene, we need 3 blood oil. So let's go take a look, because we did plant a couple of the blood oil. Yeah, we're good. We're good. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, so that'll give us that. And I think I have some of the fiber mesh. To me, it looks like bubble wrap, but that's just me. Yeah, I got one there. Okay, so we should be able to make the synthetic fibers. That really does put a damper on the story. Oh well, okay. So we need 2 titanium and 2 diamond. 2 diamond, and we should have some titanium right there, 2. Perfect. It was meant to be. And I think I can make this right here, reinforced dive suit. So this should give us some additional defense when we're in the hot temperatures. So switch those out for the water filtration suit. And the radiation gloves. Okay. Equipment. Do I have space to put these in? Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so we have purple tablet. I think I'm going to cheat a little bit because I know where that landing site is. So we are going to utilize some of my knowledge here. I just have to remember where I put everything. I think we should be good with 1. Bring a second one just in case. Okay. So that, we'll just unpin everything for now. We'll go ahead and use the sea moth. Now, we have done things a little bit out of order, right? So, theoretically, we should be going there first. Spoiler alert. We'll just go see. I won't spoil it right now. But we'll head that way. I do know a little bit of the story, so I know what's going to happen. I remember this part vividly. That's okay. So this will take us a while. So this will be the 2nd island, and that's where we're going to head. We've been to 1 island. That was the rendezvous coordinates for the Aurora. So if you want to look for the islands, there's 2 telltale signs. There's one in each, or actually there's 2 locations that each have the same telltale. So if you notice, it's hard to see kind of when the sea moth but there are clouds that are stationary there. The clouds everywhere else will move, except for there and there. So let's go into the sunbeam. Now, we encountered some alien technology and stuff. So yeah, we might, might encounter some more, who knows? But if this were your first spot, then we would kind of figure it out from there. Alright, so in the story progression, theoretically you should hit the sunbeam landing before you get to where we were. We just happened to go deep, and you know what, it is what it is. So now we're going over those deep zones. So these are, that is the grassy plateau. Then up and over here is where we were encountering the blood kelp. Now, as we go here, there is the potential for leviathans. I think of the Reaper variety. If we went deeper, there would be... Oh, that's a shark. Okay. There would be potential for the ghost leviathans. Okay, so as we're encountering the clouds, as soon as we get through the mist, all of a sudden, start to see some rocks forming. And we're getting closer to the landing zone. Oh, look! A huge mountain. Now we do have to be careful. Like I said, there is a Reaper that hangs out around here. And also we can beach the sea moth, so we have to be careful not to do that. I'm going to park it about here. We're still, well, about 100 meters away. Not too bad. There's also warpers in the area, and then these, stupid fish that are trying to eat my ship because they're not smart. But let's go ahead and hop out and hop onto land. On land, you're going to find shale, and you'll find maybe a little bit of diamond, but definitely some lithium as well. Now, if you haven't encountered the other island yet, this would be a great spot to find some of the trees and plants, the bonobo trees. But this is the big thing. This is huge. This is an alien structure. Now, we've encountered smaller scale structures. As we kind of went exploring a little bit, we found that area that had that, what did I call it? It's not a phase gate, but it's a teleportation gate. Okay, so we should find a broken purple tablet fragment. We've already scanned that. Now, technically we can get in here because we brought that purple tablet with us. You wouldn't be able to get in here with that broken one that you found. We're going to put this one in. This will kind of open things up. But there's more area to explore as well. But we're going to come in through the top. Now, keep an eye on the time. Okay, this is the first alien structure that we're encountering.
Indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
So this is the first big structure that we're coming into. Now, I know what it's called, but I'm not going to tell you. Because I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
This is an ancient alien facility. We weren't able to translate any useful information. It is likely a solid-state computer. It's designed to generate selected sensory efforts to hear and understand information. So we need to further explore.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Yes, ma'am. I will do that. Okay, so we have, this might be the first power cube, but again, we've already encountered an area, so we have, and you know what, that might be...
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
That's one thing I can't remember. So in that lost episode, or that last, second to last episode, 2 episodes ago, we did find a little bit of an outcropping of an alien structure, but all it had was ion cubes. So that's where those came from. I can't remember if that's in the recording or not. I haven't fully gone back and looked.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Enforcement platform. Just going to kind of let it sit so you guys can read it. If you want to pause it, there we go. So far, I haven't found anything to scan. And this is the only way, so let's try it. Whoa. This is crazy. It's like an elevator, but not quite. Okay, so this would be another place to come in through. So you can actually come in from the outside, from underneath, out in the water. I do not quite recommend it because there is a Reaper. And there's warpers. But the sea moth is over there. This is another entrance. Let's see, I forget if there is anything around here other than just normal ore deposits. I don't think so. I think it's just the ores. See, there's lithium. There are some cave systems. I'm not going to explore those right now because I would probably get lost and kick the bucket, so we don't want that. Let's get inside. So this is like a giant moon pool. Pretty crazy. So it makes me wonder what kind of ships these guys had. Okay, there you go. Continue exploring this way. We got 30 minutes, we're good. So I think what'll happen is I'll end this episode on a cliffhanger right before we start to encounter the sunbeam. I think it'll line up perfectly with time. Ooh, something to scan. Okay. Alien rifle. Too bad you can't use it. Another ion cube. Can you scan around here? Okay, so there's stairs that go up, but there's also a pathway here. So let's go look at the pathway and then circle back if we need to. So this is another one of those teleportation devices. This appears to be a receiving end. There's nowhere that I can interact with it. So, okay, good to know. So far we've encountered 2 such portals. But again, we've only encountered the receiving end of these portals. And what I mean by that is there's no way to interact with it to turn it on. So here is a purple tablet. That'll replace the one we just utilized earlier. Device, huh? Doomsday device. Destroy an entire planet. Hey, it has malfunctioned. That's good. For our sake.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Well, okay then. Down another purple tablet. Force fields, though. Self-scan. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I never did that.
Scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing. detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
Forgot about that whole self-scan thing. Sorry, it's just a random thing that caught my eye. So I was looking at things to scan. Okay. Can I scan this energy core? Want to 1,000 MT nuclear detonation. Or 100 megatons. That's a lot, not that 100. That's crazy. Okay, so we can interact. All right, let's interact with the alien technology. Well, hello. Ow. That's not good.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Okay, so there's some type of weapon that cannot be disabled. Planet is under quarantine.
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Disease research facility, 800 meters. Cave system with extensive fossil records, southwest of reinforcement platform. Live specimen study. Synthesis of antidote for highly infectious bacterium designated Kara. So the Kara virus, that's not good. Okay, so I think we got close to this, but again, that might be in the portion. I don't remember if that got caught on camera or not. I did not go into it, though. And then there's a thermal power facility. Huh. With the immediate effect, the quarantine enforcement platform will target all incoming and outgoing craft to prevent the spread of infection off-world. So that must have been what happened. Looks like the Aurora probably got too close to this planet, and they're in a, if I have to guess, they're in a quarantine. Yeah. Research equipment. Okay. All right, so that is this place. Assuming there's nothing else to scan around here. So that way we shall go this way. Back down. Yeah, because that was a dead end. So starting to put together a couple pieces of the puzzle of why we got stuck here. What happened to our ship? So there's a quarantine in effect. So that's not good. Okay. Oh shoot, it said something about a weapon. But that's not good for the sunbeam. Okay, so we've already been there. I guess we need to explore and see if there's anything else we can find out about this place. I guess they built it on this island, so let's go explore the island a little bit. This way. We'll take the elevator, please. That's such a cool way to travel. Kind of reminds me of like Minecraft, when you can do the bubble column in the water. Wow. So we have 25 minutes until the sunbeam arrives. It's 25 minutes to try to figure out some more information about this place. Okay, so we already scanned and looked at that. Okay, so I think we've gotten everything inside this place, so definitely need to explore the outside of the island. For me. This is a pretty cool place, though. Very metallic feeling. Very sterile feeling. Kind of like I'm walking through like a futuristic hospital. Ooh, it's nighttime. Okay, so let's get out our flashlight and let's go explore. So there is the sea moth, and there is where the sunbeam is going to land. Okay, so we've already gone through that way. Let's kind of find a path here. So there's some of these pillars. Ah, okay, so here is where the other purple tablet would have been if you didn't find one. Is there anything on here? See any... Shadowing, okay. Nothing scannable, though. Nope. Okay. Oh, there's still more path down here, so let's just go ahead and keep following this. That's the water. It's the beach. Oh, you guys. Yes, I know all about you guys. Ooh, what's in here? Is there anything to scan? You guys let me know if the scanner pops up. Ah, here's another purple tablet. Well, that's good. Let's see, scan now. Almost fell off the edge of the cliff there. That wouldn't be good. Okay, it seems to be taking me in here. Some shale. Let's see, is it up or down? Oh. Okay. And some lithium. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so here is another warp gate, or an arch. But this one has a slight difference. This one has an interaction point. So this must be the entrance end. So we've only been getting into the receiving end of the previous two that we saw. Alright, now the question becomes, do we want to take a look where this takes us? Is there anything on this side? No? Okay. Let's see. We just opened it from this end. You know what? Nobody lives forever. Such a weird animation. And no, I can't move my mouse at all, so... Okay, so this took us to a cave. We just go around the back. This cave looks slightly different. Let's see what's in this cave. Okay, there's a path. Whoa. So it took us to the other side, like complete other side of the map, because that is about 2,300 kilometers away. Ooh, I don't want to. So this appears to be, let's see if I'm right. I have a feeling I know where we are. Yep, just as I suspected. So this is the other island. So that warp gate took us all the way to the other, across the map to the other island. So the two islands themselves are linked. Okay, well, let's go back. We got about 20 minutes until the sunbeam arrives. So that means we have about 18 minutes until the episode ends. Alright, let's see. This is cool. Some alien technology, some warping. I wonder where the other places take us. We saw one inside that giant alien structure. Okay, and then we saw another one. Okay, I just need to quit grabbing stuff. I don't necessarily need it. So there's the sea moth, the arrival point. Some salt. What's in here other than certain death? Certain death. Ow. Okay, so I think that's the extent. This just brings us back into this cave system that we were just in. But see, good point for shale and some lithium. So you get diamond, lithium, gold. Help myself. Just make sure you bring your flashlight with you. We haven't encountered anything to scan. Okay. I think that's scary. Most of what you can find around here. Now, on this island, okay, you go into the water. You just have to be careful. Let's see if there is anything worth noting. Down here. I don't see anything massively cool to discover. A cave system. Thing to scan? Yes. Okay. There's the one thing I have. I still need to go to my spreadsheet and start to check off kind of all the things that we found so far. Right. So I'm not seeing anything down here that's necessarily scannable. So just rocks. Okay. Some air. Ow. Oh. That scared me. That was just one of those fish.
Seek fluid intake.
Yes, ma'am. And might as well eat too. So I got 2 purple tablets, 4 ion cubes.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, there's a warper. And so there's the entrance to the Lost River. Alright, well, I think that is good. Saw me. Ooh, can I scan him? Can I get up close to him? This might be not good. Forget that. I'm gonna need to eventually scan one, but I'm too scared. Head back. He took half my health. Nope. Okay, not worth it. It's not good. Yeah. But I really want to. What do you guys think? Yeah, you guys want to do it? Okay, let's get up on our health and our water. Let's see if we can make this happen. Where'd he go? strafe. Got it. Yes, I got it scanned. I got him scanned. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go up. Let's see if he will chase us into the... Nope, he's not chasing us. Okay, that's good. You must be scared of the alien structure. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But hey, that's awesome. We scanned a Reaper. That might have to be the name of this episode. Scan a Reaper. Oh, but then there's so much. There's alien structure. Oh, that was... You know, that was good. Yeah, we had to use a single med pack on it, but it was worth it. That was worth it, for sure. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here, and then we'll start the next episode in 13 minutes. And, or maybe about 12 minutes. I'll give it, start it with a minute to go. And then I'll just kind of maybe gather some materials. How my space? Yeah. All right. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, I'd appreciate a thumbs up rating. And I also, look forward to any comments that you guys have for me. We got the Reaper scanned. We've started to explore an alien structure, so that's cool. We activated one of the teleportation arches, so I think that was pretty cool too. But yeah, so overall, good episode. Well, you guys have a good day out there, and go make that world a better place. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.